Hi guys, and welcome back. Episode 2 of the Fiesta st180. Yesterday, quite a bit done. If you haven't seen that, go back and look at episode 1 of building a fast. We're using it for a sprint, but it could be track day. Anything to soup up your st180. Look at it there. Look, looks mean with that cooler in it. Soup up your st180, ready for a sprint. There's quite a bit we've done already, but you crack on, watch that one, come back to this one. I've currently got the wheels in the oven. I'm going to powder coat them grey. I won't follow the process on that because you guys can watch that on the previous one. You've seen what we've done so far. Today, I'm going to get the ramp down and I'm going to start taking the turbo off. I'm going to take the scuttle off, work my way through. Look at it there, look. Here she comes. Let's get the turbo off. So guys, you've seen there, I've just taken the airbox off, all the stuff to it. I've just started unwinding the feed for the in to the turbo, so just got it on the bottom of there. I've just unplugged the lambda sensor, I'm just going to take off the heat shields now. I've got a service kit for this, I'm going to whip the plugs out in a minute and put a set of plugs in it just while I'm here, so it's another thing ticked off the box. I'm going to have to charge the battery at some point to keep having a battery warning light, so I'll get that charged. If not, we'll have to buy a new one, but that, you know, by the by, it won't take 5 minutes to plug in. So going to get these heat shields off now, try and see how to relieve this crossover pipe, and just to see how it's bolted on the other end. Yeah. So, I'm not sure if you can see there, but there's a little bolt just up here on the heat shield that's covered by the other heat shield that I need to get off to get to the turbo. You see I've just done the old spark plugs. They were a little bit black, but they weren't too bad. I can't even get the... There we go. Yeah, they weren't too bad. Crack this one off, get the rest of the heat shield off, and then I can pretty much see if I can see where the manifold bolts are. Because I can see the bolts for the hold the bracket in, which I can spin you around. You should be able to see them there. I'll just whip them off quick while you're here. Right, just had a phone call from Jimmy Clements, our Ford guru, Ford techno man. Anyway, the P100's over there, behind all this customer stuff. The P100, Jimmy put the diff in that for me. So Jimmy has kindly said to me that he will come and put the diff in here. So we've got Quaife diff. Let me just go and have a quick look. We've got Quaife diff, and we've ordered, so on top of here, Quaife, oh, quick shift. With the Quaife diff, I got told I needed all the Ford bearings, which are here, the shim kit, and brand new bolts. So that's all the gear, including the Quaife LSD. So Jimmy's going to come and fit that. So we're going to stop doing the turbo, and I am going to quickly battery out, do the top of it. I'll time lapse all that. We'll get all the top of the battery out, go underneath, get all the drive shafts out. I'll basically strip it down, and I'll get the gearbox out the hole. George and Dan have called me. They are coming back today. They're going to come give me a hand. We're going to try finish the turbo. Coilover's on. Oh, one other thing. It can't be a race car without having brand new tyres. So I have purchased myself a set of a Michelin Pilot Sport 5s in a 205 40 17. We use Chris over at Yarmouth Tyres for any of our tyre needs. He's always been good to us, so we like to do a bit of repeat customer. So thanks to Chris for them. So I thought a better talk, because we've done a lot of time lapsing, but not a lot. So we took the bottom bolts out in case we need to take them out, and they were quite seized in there anyway. I've relieved the top. We've taken the hose off. We just need to cable tie that up to stop it from pulling on the hose. Drive shaft this side is free. Drop link, we need a new one. It was seized on anyway, so I'll just get this off the other side. That shock now is ready to go, so we can get the coilover in on this side. Jimmy has arrived. And doing exactly the same on this side. Drop link to come off. We are going to replace the drop link, Jimmy, so we'll just butcher that one off. Bottom to come off, and then yeah, we'll do the same. Pick the ABS cable off, and then that's pretty much shafts out. Once your shafts are out, we've done all the top of the box. We'll do the last few bits around, do the bottom engine mount, and the gearbox will be on the floor. I say it's as easy as that. It is pretty much as easy as that. So shafts out, oil out. It's not the cleanest. Most of it's on the floor, but just took the drain bung out now. Took out the fill bung just to relieve a bit of pressure, if there's any pressure in it. Shafts out, new drop links who've just been on order. Okay, so Dan has arrived and he is... Oh, he's done it. He's fighting with that heat shield that I couldn't get off earlier, which is down there. So hopefully you can see turbo, and the second one, I have loosened that bolt on this one. Can you see that? The heat shield that we can't actually get off. So you've got to take off the furthest heat shield before you take off the closest heat shield to the manifold. I am absolutely, been powder coating, so I'm absolutely filthy. Anyway, evening, Dan. Evening. So yeah, Dan's arrived, and Jimmy's, haven't welcomed Jimmy, but Jimmy's over there. So there it is. Yes, thank you. Right, onward then, men. So Dan's just finally taken the downpipe down after all those heat shields. When we take the turbo off, I'm going to have to drain the oil. So it's another job, oil and filter, to do. So I'm just going to whip the oil out the bottom of the sump now. Change the oil filter just to get ahead. Just remember to top it up once we're finished. So as you just see, George and I have just fitted the top mounts, old top mounts, to the top of the coilover with our brand new springs from Germany. I haven't adjusted the ride height. These have been on a Fiesta before, so George, the donator of these, believes this is kind of a half decent ride height, so I'm not going to adjust it. There is a grub screw in there that I need to wind out and wind it down, but they are pretty much ready to go back in. 3 bolts, if you did see the time lapse of me taking them out while Dan was doing the turbo. 3 bolts fell out. I've already got all the bottom apart. Bracket there for the brake. Yeah, no, that is bracket there for the brake hose to pinch to it. Drop links, I've just took the other drop links off there because they're all right, but they're goose now. Dan reckons we're a couple of bolts away from the turbo falling out the hole. I don't know if you can actually see the washer up there. That's about to come out. We're leaking antifreeze because we've got the antifreeze.
It's in the beard. It's in the beard.
It's in the beard. It's in the beard. I just got grey in my beard.
I've got that as well.
Anyway, so turbo will be off any minute. We'll then pop the gearbox off and then Jimmy can perform surgery. Jimmy, surgery. Now, turbo
Has left the chat.
is out. I'll get the new one out of the box in a minute and see what the new one looks like. That's definitely George making funny noises actually, and Brian Critchlow has just entered the building.
The man.
Right, come round here then, cameraman. So I am just taking off the last 2 bolts to the top of the bell housing, and we've got the one that Dan left in at the bottom, and then pretty much undo the engine mount, and we're going to drop the gearbox out the hole. George has just refitted the coilovers, just on this side. We haven't done bolted at the bottom yet, because we've still got to get the drive shaft in. On next clip, you should see us dropping the gearbox on the floor. Half-inch.
We're running the stock.
Where's the half-inch plastic on them?
How you doing?
He's making a lovely job of that.
No.
It's like Christmas.
Spinny things.
Toys. It's like a fat kid in a cake shop.
Look at the difference in that.
So this is it, last bolt out the top of the gearbox engine mount. George is just supporting the gearbox underneath, and we're going to rattle this box out. One more bolt holding it in underneath. I'll whip that out, it'll be on the floor. Okay, so Dan's been smashing out putting the new turbo together, the st180 from Turbo Technics. Actually comes with a manual.
Yeah, and I read it.
And you read it?
And
Oh,
everything.
brilliant. So everything's there's bolted on that came in the kit. There's still some more goodies in here. Well, that wants to be powder coated, doesn't it? I'm definitely not going to powder coat that because we've got no time. But yeah, the oven top. We didn't know, did we? So guys, that has brought us to the end of episode 2. George is having a disco with the red light. Enjoy yourself?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. He's getting stuff out of the oven. Dan, thank you very much.
No problem.
Gearbox is on the floor. Waiting to get Jimmy. Jimmy had to retire early, so we're going to put that quaif in tomorrow. So, on to episode 3. Hope you've liked. Please hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Keep it real.